All right, people, let's talk about risk management. It's like that sixth sense you wish you had in high school, the ability to spot trouble before it finds you. Basically, it's about identifying things that could go wrong and figuring out how to avoid them. Think of it as dodging bullets in slow motion. So how do you actually risk management? First, you gotta find those potential disasters lurking in the shadows. This could be anything, a natural disaster, a supply chain meltdown, or even just a really bad PR nightmare. Once you've spotted the danger zones, you gotta figure out how bad the damage could be. Is it a flesh wound or a potential extinction-level event for your business? Next up, you gotta come up with a game plan. This is where you decide how to dodge those bullets. Maybe you diversify your suppliers, invest in some insurance, or just practice your crisis communication skills. More on that later. The key is to be prepared, people, because when you're caught off guard, that's when things hit the fan. Okay, so you've done your risk management homework, but sometimes life throws you a curveball. That's where crisis management comes in. It's the art of dealing with a disaster it happens. Think of it as damage control on steroids. Let's say your company gets hit with a massive data breach. Knock on wood. You've got angry customers, nosy journalists, and maybe even some government agencies breathing down your neck. This is not the time for panic, people. This is the time for action. First things first, you gotta stop the bleeding. Contain the damage, figure out what went wrong, and get your story straight. Then, it's all about communication. You gotta tell your side of the story clearly, calmly, and honestly. Remember, transparency is your friend here. Now, you might be thinking, hold up, Trevor, do I really need both risk management, crisis management? Can't I just pick one? And to that, I say, my friend, you wouldn't go into a boxing match with just a left hook, would you? Risk management is your defense. It's about avoiding those punches in the first place. Crisis management is your offense. It's about taking those hits and coming out swinging. You need both to survive and thrive in this crazy world of business. Think about it like this. Risk management is like wearing a seatbelt. It's not going to prevent every accident, but it'll definitely increase your chances of walking away from a crash. Crisis management is like having good car insurance. It won't undo the damage, but it'll help you pick up the pieces and get back on the road. So there you have it. Risk management and crisis management, two sides of the same coin, both essential for keeping your business afloat in a sea of uncertainty. Remember, it's all about being prepared for the unexpected. Because let's face it, folks, in this day and age, the only thing predictable is unpredictability. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go practice my crisis communication skills. You know, just in case a rogue pack of baboons ever decides to storm the Daily Show studio. You never know. That's our show for tonight, folks. Stay safe out there, and remember, if you've got any thoughts on risk management, crisis management, or baboon-proofing your home, drop me a line on Twitter.